Members of Nigeria Institute of Town Planners FCT chapter have come up with solutions to developmental and environmental challenges in the FCT. Chairman Nigeria Institute of Town Planners FCT chapter, Mustafa Mumbiyu, disclosed that NITP will promote town planning practice through education, training, and practice, and also bring town planners together to discuss new concepts and global agenda towards finding solutions to developmental and environmental challenges in the FCT. Speaking at the press conference on strengthening sustainable urban governance in FCT, Mustafa said that the savage rate of population growth, unplanned and regulated urban growth, and city expansion increases socio-economic inequalities and also weak urban planning and management institutions. Moreover, Mumbiyu said that the aim of the 2022 Abuja Town Planners is to provide a robust platform for discourse and engagement on the process of charting a path for sustainable urban governance in the FCT, with aim of strengthening existing urban planning administration structures and systems. However, First National Vice President NITP Nathaniel promised that they will establish strong institutions and also empower planners.
Urban planning is at the center of transforming cities into sustainable living spaces. This outcome is highly dependent on good governance, which is equally imperative for developing sustainable cities in the 21st century. Indeed, it is equally important for town planners, who are the primary professional drivers of urban planning efforts, to understand the process of and nature of urbanization before any meaningful progress is made in which developing sustainable cities. With the ferocious rate of population growth, unplanned and unregulated urban growth and city expansion, increased socioeconomic inequalities, the aim of the 2022 Abuja Town Planners Day, with the theme Strengthening Sustainable Urban Governance in the FCT, is therefore to provide a robust platform for discourse and engagement on the process of charting a path for the sustainable urban governance of the Federal Capital Territory, with the aim of strengthening existing urban planning administration structures and systems. The program shall feature a lead paper presentation to set the tone for the roundtable discussion sessions involving experienced practitioners, planning administrators, urban advocacy and non-governmental organizations, town planning professionals, etc., with the aim of enhancing efficiency in urban planning administration and collaboration among planning ministries, departments, agencies, which is aimed at achieving a sustainable urban development and management of the Federal Capital Territory. It is our expectation that our deliberations at the conference will lead to a positive policy direction for the sustainable urban development and management of the Federal Capital Territory. The Quacks. Yes, what we have tried to do in the FCT in trying to remove quackery from the practice of urban and regional planning is to ensure that every member of Nigerian Institute of Town Planner who is resident and works in the FCT is well documented, and even when you have to do engage in some kind of technical exercise, you are well monitored. In fact, we have a practice now where for those who are not in government service, who operate outside government service, before you even operate within the space of the FCT, there's a clearinghouse from the FCT to ensure that we do not allow quacks come into our space anymore, which means for you to even be able to practice, you must have paid your dues, you must have, then you also present yourself to all the rules of engagement as prescribed by the top rec, which is the body that regulates practice of urban and reply. So we adopt the rule as top rec has prescribed, and once you fall short of those rules, we have our disciplinary mechanisms that will also bring such members to speed.
That are being perpetrated by both quacks, people in the political class, and other intruders in the city system. And it is because in quite a lot of places we have government but no governance. Government because there are institutions set up statutorily. Unfortunately, the institutions are weak and not empowered to perform the functions they are to give to the city. Now, governance is the ability to give or to direct, to guide the city the way it should develop according to plan. And so when we miss the logic or the logistics are not provided for developing the town the way it was planned, then we have lost governance. It is not a matter of providing water or saying that you are going to provide 200 or 2,000 houses in a year. But we must, the whole issue about planning is the right project in the right place at the right time for the right people. When any of the four is wrong, then you miss it all. So this is the challenge we have. The governance of Abuja, has not been strong enough because we have even deviated from the proposed governance system, which should have been mayoralty. We should have mayors running. And that is why from time to time you have the local government quarreling with the FCT administration. It ought not to be so. If we had set up the governance of the city the way it should be. Our plea to the powers that be, that we should establish strong institutions, empower them to do what they are supposed to do. And people should not only be interested in positions, but dispensing the functions of the position.
Tonda Babatunde, GTV Africa.